Bitch, are you jealous?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Bitch, are you jealous?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Yo. My name is I Make Mad Beats. Welcome to Type Beat, a producer podcast for producer engineers, live from outer space and unapologetic studio. Before I even get to my cast, before I even get to all the things that follow in this show, I want to start this off by saying peace, love, and rest to our brother Pancho. And you know, the last Type Beat, it was literally right after the show ended that that we got the news. And so we spent the last week, you know, learning and, trying to figure out how to continue to move and do what we do with such a tragic loss. And, I want to go ahead and kind of take this time, too, to read a quote from the legendary Toni Morrison. Toni Morrison says, "This is precisely the time when artists go to work. There is no time for despair, no place for self-pity, no need for silence, no room for fear. We speak, we write, we do language. This is how civilizations heal." Right? Big shout out to Toni Morrison. I first heard that quote when the pandemic started, and people were dying all across the globe, and it became hard to make music because it felt like music was pointless. It felt like music was like a skill or something that I had devoted my life to that wasn't helping anybody in such moments of despair, right? And I couldn't have been, more wrong. Uh, and I read that quote. I had conversations with people in my community. I knew it was time to get back to work, you know, and keep doing what we do. Um, you know, uh, if Puncho was still here, he'd be in the studio. He'd still be creating. Him and C Mage would be locked in. I would be walking in the hallway and checking in on them in Butterfly, hearing what they cooking up. Elo would be in there. Unique probably be in there. Uh, and it would be something amazing. So just want to give a real quick nod to Toni Morrison's take on how to continue. You know, one more time, we love you, Puncho. And, we're thinking about you until the end. You're forever a part of outer space, forever here in the hallways and in our studios, and you will be missed. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into today's podcast. Tight beat. We got a guest in the house. No, actually, I'm sorry. We don't have a guest in the house. Kid Maestro has just changed up a bit. He got a BBL, so you know what I mean. He got a whole bunch of plastic surgery, and then so now his name is Wyra. You know what I'm saying?
With a skin tone.
Also known as I make nice beats.
You know what I'm saying? My cast, can you introduce yourselves?
Yo, what up, LJ1S?
This Kid Maestro.
You know what I'm saying?
Unique, period.
Indeed.
Wyra cosplay. Post BBL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wyra, what's good, bro?
Just being thick, bro. That's what I'm on. You open this can of worms.
Yeah, I did.
Here we go.
You know what though? It's
Just
you.
another day in the thick life.
It is. It doesn't matter what I said. The can of worms is already gonna be open, man. It really doesn't matter. Let's be
I'm
clear.
feeling very PG today, though.
Word. All right, let's see what happens, man. Y'all heard him. Let's see what happens.
That's crazy.
Let's get it.
Just
Let's
don't
get it.
lie in front of God.
Hey, that's facts, bro. LJ, what we talking about, man?
Yo, man, 2025 new year. You know, we starting out. I seen that Rhythm Roulette is back going.
Yeah.
So of course we have to talk about that and just the impact that it has been on the culture. And I was, of course, I'm a football guy. I'm a sports guy, and it just had me thinking. Hall of Fame, you know, football is something that happens every year, whatever. But it just had me thinking, what is the producer standard of the Hall of Fame? Like, who would be in the hip hop producers Hall class?
Real quick, what up, Quota? Everybody in the chat. Let me go and shout out everybody everywhere. Damn, I haven't even gone live on IG yet. Let me go live on IG. Yeah. I'm definitely live on YouTube. Big shout out to everybody checking us out from the variety of streaming platforms. We're on YouTube. So if you're on any streaming platform and it's not working for you well, we're on several. So you got choices. You can hit up YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on Facebook. And we're on Instagram. Hit us up on either one of those platforms. We just tapped in with IG. I'm sorry for tapping in with y'all a little bit late. I was moving kind of swiftly. Big shout out to everybody who filled in the chat there. One more time, rules and regulations for Tight Beat. If you comment, if you respond to a topic, we will read your comment, right? And we do that to make sure that you are a part of the conversation, right? We will pause our thoughts to make sure that your words get heard. So do not hesitate to comment in the chat and and to disagree, agree, or even pose interesting questions. The haters out there, feel free to hate here, right? This is a hate safe place. Yeah. Please come and hate and inspire some great conversation. You know what I'm saying? But understand, things do come with repercussions. So just be ready for that.
Be ready for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Continue on, LJ. What are we talking about?
Yeah. So the last topic, but being that we're talking about, having platforms and different options of it, had me thinking about production, but more so teaching production. Like, What does that look like for you? Have you ever taught production? Like just so, what's your thoughts? Again, we spoke on learning to become a producer, but what is it like on the other end, teaching and inspiring producer?
Yeah. What up, Virgos?
Well, I haven't had too much. I've gotten a lot of people coming to ask me like, what dolls do I use, even if I clearly post the kind of doll that I'm using on the screen. But yeah, shots fired. But no, I haven't really had much practice or many opportunities to be able to teach someone how I produce or how to produce. But I have had a lot of practice helping vocally produce or just showing someone how to use their tools that they already have. Um, and sometimes it's a challenge, especially um, when the person is not really receptive of, you know, they'll ask for the help, but then they'll still be trying to direct the traffic, and I'm like, yo, what am I here for?
I'll be like, you got it.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm always open to, you know, I always want to make the artist or whoever it is feel, you know, comfortable in their own element, but also get them out of that comfortable element. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe their comfortable spot isn't where they need to be, and is pretty much keeping them in the trash space that they were in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just being honest. But yeah, I've
I said trash.
Give me some headphones.
you know.
feel you.
But I've had some rewarding times too, to where I forget the lady's name, but Matt had called me in to come help vocally produce one of his clients or whatnot. I think Kid Maestro introduced it.
Hold on. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, Unique. Let us know if y'all can hear us, cause we got a homie on Facebook saying he can't hear anything, but then we have people in other places literally responding to things you're saying. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let's make sure we're good there.
Disrespect to you.
Yeah.
Take the mask off. Oh, definitely.
I don't know.
But yeah.
That's
like,
interesting. People telling you to take the mask.
Exactly. Like. Thanks.
Yeah. That's wild.
But no, she was a great example of, she was receptive of what I had to say. She even took criticism when I told her like 3 columns worth of words is too much for a song. Like, let's shorten it up. And she was really cool with that. Like, I love working with people that are like that. That are like, hey, I know I need the help. Yes, I still want to be myself within this whole thing, but I trust you enough to, you know what I'm saying, guide me in the way that I'm trying to get for this product to come out the way that I hope for it to sound, or will sound better than what I had imagined it sounding. But that's the practice that I've had. And of course, directing vocalists.
Right. Well, so currently I'm in the process of teaching my nephew.
Come on, nephew.
Yeah, he's 8. So I realized my approach is is different based on the
Mic check.
the age. I try to approach it like a conversation. You know, you approach your conversation, your interaction with every individual depending on the experience they have within whatever topic you're. You know, it provides you with a guideline of where to start more so than anything. And so there, like, being that my nephew, he's only 8 and he doesn't know all of the technical terms and stuff. So I'm trying to give him something right now, like something that's where he can just press a button and it's gonna make some sounds, and he can create an experiment for that.
That's how I look at it sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I get it though.
I don't know some of the technical terms. I just know if I move this knob, this is what happens.
Right,
if I press
right.
this button, it does this or actuates this. I don't need to know all of it.
Yeah,
well, that's just for me. Some people it makes them feel more comfortable, but that's also why I don't think I would be that great of a teacher, because you know I feel like even I know y'all hear some of my stuff and like, damn, that's crazy, and I'm like, well, you know, on paper, sure, but I still feel like a lot of my knowledge, when it comes down to it, is very limited. It's super limited. You know what I'm saying?
So
now it is. Yeah. Now it is by choice. I've had ample opportunity to figure out the ins and outs.
Right.
But I've also like when you brought up dolls earlier, like people be like, "Yo, can you show me the ins and outs in Ableton?" I'd be like, "I can show you half the ins and none of the outs for real because I do everything analog."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I only use 2 SPs to make beats. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I can use all of this stuff,
Right.
but not better than any of y'all can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So whenever it comes down to that, when people ask me to teach them, I'll be like, I can refer you to somebody that can teach you better. And at the most, before I do that, I could give you guidance just a little bit. But I'm very heavy on referring people that could teach someone better than I can.
Yeah.
What makes you feel like you can't be that better teacher?
I can be. I just choose not to be.
So it's a personal.
I feel like because it's about identifying a limitation. And me and Matt were talking about this the other day. I was telling him I'm spending a lot of time identifying characteristics and traits that I have that aren't particularly as strong as my strongest, and I think that's one of them. So that's not to say that one day I can't be like, you know what I'm saying, Elvis Dumbledore of teaching, you know what I'm saying, production, but it's just that day is not today.
Right.
So when it comes to teaching, I'm very heavy on, I know somebody that can like for vocals, if I didn't send them to one of my other homegirls as a singer, I'd send them to you. I'd be like, yo, do you have time to at least tell them something? Because I can sing a little bit, but I'm not the best, so I can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know people that are better than me at this, and this. You know what I'm saying? I'm very much so the jack of all trades. I'm not a master at any of them, but I know the masters in all of them.
Right.
So when it comes to teaching, I'm just the liaison. Like
I respect that.
I liaise.
I respect that more so because I feel like it's so many people who call themselves something without, and I get more so for me. Like even with rapping, I respect you as a rapper. I would never consider myself a rapper. I can do it,
Right.
but I know I'm not the one that's spending the time doing this like consistently every day.
Yeah.
I'm writing every day, so I would never. I feel like it's disrespectful in general just to call myself a rapper, knowing that I don't even really put the effort in that direction.
I know what you mean.
So I can respect you. Be like, nah, I'm not a teacher in that facet. But I will say that like even
I'm the same way with engineering, bro.
Right.
I can do it.
Yeah.
But I ease up on like when people be like, "Are you an engineer?" I'll be like,
right. I know what I know, but I wouldn't
on
consider
paper,
myself,
yeah. But nah.
I respect
If
the fact
engineering
that
was a
you
business,
respect
I'd
it.
work in the mailroom. Like I wouldn't be executive at all. I wouldn't have my own desk or anything like that.
I respect that. But I think it's still teaching within that because you know yourself enough at least to, because no teacher knows everything.
Right.
So you know yourself enough and know your strengths enough to like, I can teach you up to this point.
Yeah.
And then I can hand you off to someone who can take you further. And I think that's the foundation of teaching. That's why
Yeah.
we have grade levels in first grade, second grade, like
Right.
because not every
That's
teacher,
a very good analogy. as
not
well.
every teacher can teach you 1 through 8th math or whatever. Like they know, hey, I'm a specialist here. I'm gonna get you here from what I know,
Exactly.
and then I will send you on your way to someone else I know that's
Yeah.
better.
If somebody came to me and asked, "Yo, can you teach me how to make beats on the SP?" Bet.
That's what I'm saying. You
I'll
see?
sit down and do
Yeah.
that. Not a lot of people sitting down and asking to learn how to make beats on the SP. Like just solely just the
Right.
SP.
Well, and that's
Could you ever see yourself being the person that teaches a new wave of DAW system?
Me?
a new
Just
wave.
willingly,
So
like, voluntarily.
one of the things that I want to do, right? So, I don't know about y'all, but when I was in high school during the lunch periods, a recruiter from all the different branches of the military would come and set up a booth and have brochures and all this information on the military and why it should be your career and all that. What I want to do is go to these high schools and set up a booth and be like, do you want to learn production? Do you want to learn engineering? Do you want to learn song structuring? And at least 1 or 2 days out of the week, if they can get a permission slip signed to, and I would have to have my own studio space, which is in the works, by the way.
Nice.
404 coming soon. Have these children come in so they can learn earlier. And I would have a team around me of people that are like a vocal specialist or a songwriting specialist, a production specialist, which I think I would take on that role by that point. and an engineering specialist, and I think that's where I'll take teaching super serious for sure. Because I was like, it's weird to me that you can't purchase a firearm, tobacco, alcohol, but you can go to the military and they can come to your high school
Crazy.
and post up and try to snag you mad young.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even to this day, I'm almost 27 years old. I'm a professional in this thing that we do, that we care so much about. And there are people that still like very much so minimize the job to the point where it's not even looked at as something that can be taught.
Do
So
you feel like a lot of people feel like they don't need to be taught production?
they don't
One more
need to be
time, one more
taught.
time. Okay, go. Real quick.
I don't think anybody needs
Let me
to.
shout out. Thank y'all for holding it down.
For sure.
Hold on a second, because I'm fixing some things here. Yeah. Real quick, let me shout out everybody in the chat. Okay. Cool. Everybody in the chat, everybody checking in with us. Yeah, I'm dealing with some technical difficulties, but we're in the mix. We're doing what we're doing. Yeah, man. On the Facebook side, there's a guy who's pretty much just going insane. Yes, this is a podcast. That's what you tuned into. How can we hear music? Well, we tend to talk about discussion. We talk about topics here. You know what I'm saying? We're all musicians, to some degree. So I imagine you could put in our names on Spotify and hear music, right? Big shout out to Ghost. Ghost says, Wyra is definitely a master of rapping. Any rapper that's gonna get on the track with me and go neck and neck is a master of rapping. Big shout out to
Big
Virgos.
salute, big salute.
Yeah,
Virgos.
yeah.
I appreciate that.
He also says I'm not qualified to speak on production, but his production hard AF to me too. You know what I'm saying?
Just that is also true.
Indeed,
I appreciate
indeed.
both of those compliments, my brother,
Yeah.
my fellow light skin.
Indeed.
I don't know if you heard Virgos, if you were here for that, but I got a BBL, so
Yeah, this is the new Kid Maestro. You know what I'm saying?
I got the
How do you
lift.
feel about what have been your experiences, Matt, on
Can you give me the
teaching
XLR?
producers
Yeah,
or teaching production?
teaching production. Yeah. I mean, I've taught at this point, man, maybe hundreds of people
That's crazy.
things like this. And yeah, I mean, it's been I've learned a lot. Primarily, I've learned a lot about how to teach, right? What you can and what you can't do. Wyra, earlier you were saying something that I was like, I wanted to respond to, and then I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna wait till it's time to actually have the discussion to say this. Like when you're teaching somebody how to draw, you're not teaching them how to use a pencil, right? Like, I think that there's a significant distinction that needs to be made. Like, or let me rephrase that. If you want to help somebody draw, right, and they don't know how to draw, right, and you're afraid of, hey, I draw one way, I don't know how to teach this person to draw the types of things that I draw. You don't. You just have to make sure that they know how to use a pencil, right? You know what I'm saying? Which is to know how to use the utensils for them to draw their own ideas. And so for me, that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? When I'm sitting down and teaching somebody production, even my son, right? If I'm teaching, I'm trying to show my son, things that I do and don't do. Thank you, Nikita. Oh, snap, man. That was dumb loud. Yeah, let me turn that down. I'm really just trying to make sure that he understands the instrument way more than he understands, like, here's how to sound like dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want him to develop his own style and sound. But,
That's what worries me.
Yeah, as always, I think the main thing is that, like, you can't teach someone, like, you can't let your ego get the best of you when you're teaching somebody, right? And your ego is going to tell you that, like, if for some reason this person isn't getting it, then that means that you're doing something wrong as a teacher, right? No, like, not every student is a good student.
That's right.
Right? And a lot of times students are only students to figure out if they should be a student of that,
That's
right.
right? They're not locked in, because that's the thing, is usually people who are locked in, you can be a bad teacher and that person still learn a lot.
They'll find a way to.
Absolutely. Right. Like great students learn a lot from bad teachers. So if you're a
That's
decent
super, that's
teacher,
extreme
For real,
facts.
for
Yeah.
real.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like so
I'm talking about you, Miss Phipps. That's what we're talking
yeah,
about.
so
I'm still pissed off from 10th grade. I'm not letting it go.
I respect that.
It's just
I
in my
respect that.
heart. It's on sight when I see you,
Yeah.
assuming you're still alive.
Yeah.
What is happening?
That's what's up, man.
Oh, you coming from right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. She's the
Bro's been going further insane. That's what's up.
What's going on?
further insane.
He's telling me I need to learn something. I actually don't have to learn anything. Definitely from you. So
Here we go.
yeah. I'm inviting this. Let's get it.
That's
Let's
the
get
that's
it.
the joy of being grown. We don't have to do
I don't have to
anything.
do nothing.
He's a follower on my Facebook page.
He's clearly a follower of mine. Probably not after this stream though. It's all good.
Brother, you're cooked.
It's okay, Dell.
Yeah.
We understand.
You can. I mean, relax, brother. It's all. There's none is too serious, right?
For sure.
We not. This is all fun and games, bro. This man out here trying to give me support and advice.
Hey, it's cool. We need all that. Bring it.
Yeah, man. I'm with it all, man. I'm with it
No
all.
publicity
I
is
truly am.
bad publicity.
Yeah. I'm super with it. Yeah.
How? I guess in a,
Well, then why are you here?
in
you
the
should
realms
leave.
of
That's a
Hold-
lot
hold-
of messages for somebody that doesn't care.
Yeah. Why are you here? Like, I wouldn't. How lame would I be tuning into lame people and staying there? Come on, bro.
Very productive use
Let's
of
be an
time,
adult.
sir.
Let's be an adult.
But you
I
said last
I
week
think
we
I want
made
this
it.
like every
We
episode
made
now.
it. We made
I think I
it.
want this like every
We
episode. Now.
made
Like
it.
I'm stoking this. Like I'll be honest. Like I'm
Yes.
definitely like, nah, bro, keep talking. Like yeah.
We made it.
across the threshold.
Yeah, nah, when you
Yeah,
said
We made it.
he said I'm just scrolling. You're not.
Nah, you're
You're
not scrolling.
not.
You still
You
here,
wouldn't be
bro.
able to do all of that if you
Well,
were just
thank
You
scrolling.
acting like we don't know how
for
this
our
works.
Podcast. We hope you enjoy yourselves.
Yeah.
You're still welcome. You're still
Everybody know
welcome.
how social media work, bro. What are you talking about?
But anyway, back to your response, man.
He said there are no good bad teachers.
Yeah.
Clearly there are because you don't understand context.
back
Right.
to your response,
Life.
man.
Big shout out Jason the Hater. Jason the Hater says, speaking of waves, I once started the wave at a Memphis Showboat game.
Hater.
Jason is slow.
Ooh.
Boo.
Jason also says, as a rapper,
That's
it's
impressive,
disrespectful that I call myself a rapper. That's what's up, bro.
Oh my god.
Big shout out to
Shout out to Jason the hater, man.
big shout out to Jason the Hater, man. A legend in the game.
Man.
Started a wave at a Showboats
league.
game?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. Is there enough people to do the wave at a Showboats game?
I don't know, man.
Jason is slow.
That's nuts.
I guess all you need is one person, Jason the Hater.
It's just one?
The only one.
The ultimate wave right there.
Period.
Fuck that one up.
Period.
Hey, this dude, I don't even know how you say this dude's
Kobe.
name. Yeah, he's still going, bro.
As has two
You know-
S's in it.
You know, every comment like boosts this into the algorithm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm
So-
with it.
Thank you.
So hold on. So let's all respond back. So he keeps going. What do you call this? Lame ass niggas.
Yeah.
You lame. You're the lame one. Respond back, buddy. Let's get it. Yeah. Big shout out to everybody peeping on YouTube as well. On IG.
Bro woke up. He's like, I'm finna hate today.
Absolutely.
Chose violence.
Right.
Hey, we get on the other mic.
So what's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
So
You want that one?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, this period switching.
No, not right now.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
But yeah,
Let me try to close this right quick. So yeah, I mean, it's, in terms of teaching people, yeah, I try not to like let my ego get in the way,
for sure.
and recognize how much, it's not on me,
Right.
right? Like it's on me to make information available. It is not on me for you to absorb it, for you to see the value in said information. I'm just, and honestly, if I'm being 1,000% real, the greatest information, in my opinion, right? The greatest information is not taught; it's just observed. right? So simply, sometimes teaching is just letting someone watch you.
That's what I
Yeah.
hope for
Yeah.
in being seen doing what I do. I hope people get more out of that than out of direct teaching.
Yeah.
I've
That's
learned
how I
a
feel
lot
like
by
I'm
just
doing something
watching,
right if people can get something out of
Without
observing.
Nah,
Yeah.
I get that. I feel that.
I'm definitely a visual learner though. Like
Yeah.
that's where I thrive the most. I feel like I can listen to someone like tell me something, and I'll
Mhm.
get it, especially depending on who's telling me.
The
But-
visual hit different though.
Yeah, it
hit
really
way
does.
different.
Like if I'm sitting there dead serious watching you do something, just give me 2 times.
Mm.
I got you.
We got a question coming in on the Facebook side of things. My bro, he stopped. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he'll come back. I hope so. You know what I mean? Young Quota says, "How do y'all feel about beat makers who have major placements trying to tell producers who have more experience how to make beats?"
They're
I mean-
proud of themselves, I guess.
Yeah.
Read that again.
Let's read it one more time. How do y'all feel about beat makers who have major placements trying to tell producers who have more experience how to make beats? Yeah.
I feel like in those situations,
Mm.
it's more so people that just want to hear themselves talk. You know, they want to hear
Absolutely.
themselves.
That's what I was
because-
saying. They're proud of themselves.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I,
it's-
I feel like it starts with ego.
Yeah,
No,
because I
for
mean,
sure.
and more so if you know that someone has experience in this. Now it's different if you want some like, I'm trying to teach you how to crack the code to
Of
on some
business.
on that side. Then that's different.
But that's
But
a
have your
business
experience
conversation.
given
It's
you
not
major
telling me
placements,
how to
though,
make.
But that's what I'm saying.
for you
Because
to even have something to say about that.
I feel like that's more of a. It's a networking thing more than it is a skill thing.
I think it's a bit of both. If you try if that's the game you're playing on the placement side, I like it's a networking thing. But then I also think there's a certain formula.
I
that
think
they have.
in the question though, when we say beat makers with more experience, are we talking about people with? Are we talking about experience as far as knowledge gained, or time period having done this said thing?
Or the way I'm
Because you
thinking
can do something for
about
1,000 years and be trash still.
or the
That's-
way that
that's-
I'm thinking about it is more so on like because you can have you need experience to even get a placement.
That's true.
So you know what I'm saying. So like I'm trying to understand the question. He's saying,
Well,
would you
see-
be an experienced producer versus a producer that's gotten placements? Well, without that experience, that producer wouldn't have been able to get placed.
Well, I guess what he's
Yeah.
saying is if you're someone that has placements, but the other producer who's been at
Just
it
has
longer does
experience.
they don't have placements though.
But they just got experience.
Yeah. So I guess
What's
he's.
that?
I guess
That's what I'm saying. I want to know what,
it
like,
just.
in what context are we
Yeah.
saying experience?
Yeah, like how you feel about that question, Matt?
I don't know. I'm like, that just feels like a very rare scenario. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I'm just trying to.
That definitely happened to him. that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I was just like, tell us the story, bro. Like, what,
Yeah, like,
what happened? You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Because that just feels like a very particular.
Yeah, very specific.
Yeah. So, I feel like I need more context.
That's
Yeah.
exactly.
But
yeah.
but I do think this though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't imagine me telling somebody how to make beats if they already make beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine myself just being like, yo, how you making beats is wrong. Like, that's
Right.
a crazy concept to me as an artist.
No,
you know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fairly violent
Yeah.
person. I think I would want to fight somebody if they
Yeah.
approach me like that.
That just don't feel right, bro.
Yo, you make beats wrong. Like, can you
Yeah.
fight?
Can you
Like,
fight?
my next question
That's
is,
the
can
next
you
response.
fight?
Can
Yeah.
you fight?
Let's get that out the way first before we embark on this conversation.
Yeah. Okay. So that got me thinking about.
Hold on, real quick. I think we got some more details. Quota says this person started making beats because of me. Now he thinks he is the teacher. So Daniel's son became Mr. Miyagi. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Hold on, Miyagi. Let me tell you how to sand the floor."
Well, then
Alright.
hold on again.
Till you understand
Even
the
with that, I do say, even
That's
with that, like,
wild.
how do we genuinely know that someone started something because of us, unless they came
Unless
and
it
told
was,
you?
yeah.
I mean,
articulated
unless
to you.
that-
or what if he was
But-
a teacher?
But no, I get that, but it's like you never really know a person. Like someone could get inspired, could have been like inspired to do something like a long time ago and just
Right.
didn't have the right teacher, and or didn't have the right people around them to learn how to do something. So now that person got around that person, teaching them, hey, this is how you do it, and such and such and such and such. Not to say that they got inspired by that specific teacher to do it. Maybe they were inspired long before. They just needed someone who trusted them enough.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like even if you're inspired, if I'm the person that put you in the right direction, then I can take credit of being like, I'm part of the reason you're here or where you're at, or getting you at least started. Because even you can have all the inspiration in the world, but if no one, at least if you don't have the materials to do these things, but if I can give you that and teach you along the way how to use these materials, then yeah, I play a part in you becoming who you are. I never just be like, I'm the reason you did this, but I definitely play a part of to like starting your career off in that lane.
Pharaoh says he got people telling him he's too old to make beats because he's 50. A lot of haters in Memphis, Tennessee.
Tell them to go put a diaper on.
Nah.
What? That's crazy.
I'm not telling my G that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
telling
crazy.
my G, yo, do your
Keep
thing,
doing
brother. You know
kid
what I'm
shit.
saying? Like, nah, I don't know where that came from. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
I'm telling him to go tell them to put a diaper on.
Ah, okay.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
That's wild.
No, that's fine.
He said,
That's
fine.
fine. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
tell them to go put a
Ten.
fucking diaper on in a bed.
Nah, that's all good.
Bro, never
Yeah.
too
You
old.
never too
Big shout out
old.
Pharaoh
Facts.
672.
Shout out.
Keep doing that shit.
Yeah. A lot of haters in Memphis, Tennessee. Not, less haters than just Memphis. We adding on Tennessee to it. Ain't no telling what's out there. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah.
Even like that lady that we follow now that produces or whatnot.
What's that?
She's
She
well
like-
over 50,
she
and
like
I'm very
70
inspired by
something.
her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, going crazy.
Like,
for sure.
For real. Keep
sure.
going, Pharaoh.
Yeah, I mean,
For sure.
there's no.
Real quick. Virgo says, people ask me to teach them to write songs, perform, rap, etc. I'm a horrible teacher, and I'm horrible at being taught. I learned the best as a fly on the wall. There you go. Observation, man.
For
That's
sure.
how I learned the best as well.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Observation is key.
Depending on how you look at it, I might be a great teacher. I've taught myself everything that I know.
Hey, better than you think, man.
In a sense.
We're all
So,
teachers in some form or fashion, however we want to look at it.
I agree. It's
Whether
different
we're
styles.
teaching generations younger than us or over us, or even ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're all teachers in some form. That's what we were created for, to use our gifts to teach someone else.
The next, yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever you leave off at.
Yeah.
And that, of course, we were just talking
Hello,
about
Midas?
teaching it in just the different styles and stuff, man. It just got me thinking about the rhythm roulette. Like, I've learned a lot from rhythm
transition.
roulette, man.
Oh,
and
yeah, I feel you have learned a lot from Rhythm Roulette. Real quick, shout out Midas. Real quick, shout out Midas. People can always carve out their own lane by being consistent. Y'all taught me that. That's love, Midas.
Facts,
sure.
facts.
Even if, though everybody might not be watching yet, that's facts.
That's right.
Those are facts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
my bad. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, it was Rhythm Roulette, man. You know, they backdropping episodes and stuff, man.
Yeah.
I've been a fan since they started. I thought it was amazing to see.
Fact.
For me, honestly, I think that's like the first producing platform where you see like producers
The
that you
process.
actually fuck with, right? And you see
See the
their process of
it.
creating.
Super inspirational.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I love it. So it's exciting
Once
to
I
see
saw
what they
Ninth
dropping.
Wonder turn some country into some soul,
Bro,
I was like,
like,
yeah, I
come
can
on,
for
man.
sure do this.
But that just shows you like his. I guess
He's
the
encouraged,
it's fire. It just shows that like when you know yourself, it don't matter the material that's put in front of you.
Yeah.
You know how to carve it out into something that's digestible for you.
Fact.
Yeah.
Because like you said, Knife, he gonna make whatever it's gonna be soulful.
Yeah.
Fact.
No matter what it is, he gonna flip it. It's gonna be soulful.
And if you feel, I feel like for what it did for me, right, is I always felt as though like when it came to producing, and especially being a hip hop producer, drums are important. And I used to feel like I wasn't
Big shout out, Pharaoh.
the best at sequencing drums.
Mm.
I could never get them to sound how I wanted them to sound. And I watched Chasing Cash. I watched his joint, and then I was like, these drums are crazy. But watching him like put them together and watching him make them, I was like, okay, let me go in and try to maybe not super hardcore copy son shit, but let me just see if I can put my own swag on it a little bit. And it worked out. I feel like I got some pretty gnarly drums today as a result of not only that episode. That's just one example. Like fucking Mac Miller's joint, you know what I'm saying? Stro Elliott's joint was crazy. A-Rap Music's joint was insanely crazy.
A-Rap is, come on,
So crazy.
A-Rap
bro.
is crazy.
The MVP of the MPC. I will not take that from him.
Hey,
Real quick. Mikhail says 50-year-olds make beats. It's an art. Nothing wrong with picking up a paintbrush, bro. I can't agree more, man. I hate the fact that everything we pick up got to be some kind of hustle or making it to celebrity, as if these things just ain't things we love to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that. And even if you did want to do that, you still wanted to get placements at 50, 60. Okay, okay, that's fine. Like, let's get it.
Alchemist is 47 getting nominated for Grammys.
Yeah, big shout out ALC.
What's the real conversation here?
Yeah.
I think that person just doesn't like old niggas. I think
right.
ultimately what it boils down to.
America hates old people.
That's sure.
That's you know what I'm saying? Like, America hates older people.
They hate old people but love old money.
Yeah. Young Quota says that Timbaland episode was disappointing.
Bro, look, we ain't even have to do it. We ain't even have to do it.
I was so worried we was going to have to get on Timbaland.
Oh, my God, bro.
Thank you.
Shout out.
Says,
appreciate it.
Niggas in the comments.
Pharaoh says drums and bass the most important. I feel him on that.
Drums was a struggle
live
for
for
me.
drums and
My
bass.
bass lines were always super crazy though from the because I taught myself how to play bass before I started. Before I started making beats and stuff, I had already taught myself all the instruments I was gonna but I taught myself all the instruments I was interested in learning.
Yeah.
So I felt like bass I already had that on super lock, had that shit on padlock.
Yo, I do want to, although we are talking about Rhythm Roulette, I do want to give a shout out to Ryan Leslie, because I feel like he was the first like producer, like showing the process, and I think he was doing that before Rhythm Roulette came out.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah, I don't know about all that. I think he was one of the first that like, okay, like he was one of the first that was like meme-ified, right? That like session where this on the bongos and playing all the keys, everybody's seen that video. He was like meme-ified, but like nah, you know, this mad like you know, I can't remember what that series was called, but there was like these DVDs like where you would hit like Arsonist from Dipset, you know what I'm saying? Like making beats, you know what I'm saying? Like there were a lot of like super underground in like the projects of Harlem videos, you know what I'm saying, that we were watching, you know, maybe before the Ryan Leslie. Ryan Leslie's jump was just kind of wild and it probably got the most attention. Because Ryan Leslie is so talented, and he's also a genius, you know what I'm saying? And he's just incredibly smart. But nah, he wasn't the first. Nah, I can't give him that. Yeah.
Well, I respect that. Again, I never seen those DVDs.
Yeah.
But I know at least in my career growing and just learning, he was definitely one of my first.
Smack DVD. Big shout out Big Yo. That's what it was.
Shout out Smack DVD.
Smack
They
DVD.
did have a portion on Smack
go.
DVD. You right. They did have
Smack
a portion
DVD.
of. Damn, they just brought back a whole. Damn.
Brought to you by Al Capone Cigarillos.
Man.
Yeah, some more comments.
Troy White.
We got Rati says, sounds like ageism. Yep. Ageism is slaw as hell. One more time, big shout out to Big Yo Burks. He says he's the one who said Just Blaze was on one of the first Smack DVDs. Lee Mars, what up, brother? He says Boondock was one of the first on Chopping Beats back in the day, YouTube wise. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's some real legends who kind of paved the way, you know, regarding that kind of stuff.
I wish
for
I
sure.
was this age during the Smack DVD.
Bro.
Yeah.
I remember
my pops got a gang of them in the attic, man.
I forgot
Yeah,
that on Smack DVDs they had like a producer portion in there. I forgot all about that. Yeah, no, that was crazy.
Yeah.
You're right. My apologies. Hey, so speaking of the Rhythm Roulette, man, and since the homie brought it up, Timbaland, man, how did y'all feel about it?
I ain't see the Timbaland giant. I just saw.
I've seen
people
every
disappointed by
Rhythm
it.
Roulette
I watched
multiple times. Save for the new ones. I did see Timberlands. I will not be seeing it again.
Bro, when I tell you, I was so geeked.
If I do, I will
initially.
use it as what not to do.
I was so amped. I was like, they finally got Timberland on this joint. I bet.
He said bad teachers. He
Bro.
can teach you some shit.
No,
bro.
in fact,
Hey, what not to do? Timberland edition.
I don't know
That's the
what
next
he-
shit.
And I used to fuck with Timberland.
I still do fuck
really
with it. I just don't
did.
know what.
But then this nigga is trash now, and it's so
Damn,
unfortunate.
I wouldn't say.
officially
Ain't nobody
trash.
gonna say
Timberland
it,
is
so
trash.
I'ma
You think
say
he
it.
trash? Like
Timberland is
completely?
doodoo feces, son.
That's-
Dang,
That's
straight
dang.
stepped on.
Doodoo
Timberland is
grits.
trashed. I don't know.
I wouldn't
bro.
say all that.
I'm not gonna say like he's just like garbage.
It don't take away from what he did that we love.
Yeah, exactly. But
It's just he just
like
did some
what
shit that we don't.
today-
Hold on.
Bad look.
But I think that's the distinction I'm trying to figure out, right?
Yeah.
Are we talking about what we saw him do as trash, or are you saying, nah, he just flat out trash?
Yeah, that's-
No,
like
well,
that's different.
That's
So
what I'm
I've
saying.
seen
Like,
him
what?
do recently has been trash.
Recently, yeah. The shit we
All the
just saw
recent
him
music
do
that
was
he's
hot.
been making,
Yeah.
I
Hot
don't
anus.
approve of it at all. It don't even sound like Timberland. It sounds like he's trying to
Now,
keep up with the.
I do
with today's time.
agree on that fact. A lot of the stuff that I've heard lately, it doesn't sound like at least the Timberland that we know.
Yeah.
Don't try
It
to
does.
sugarcoat this.
It's garbage.
You
though.
didn't hear me say it was doodoo grits?
Appreciate it.
Type shit.
I can't. No, that rhythm roulette that was definitely trash.
No, for
but I
sure.
can't say like.
But even before that, for the past couple of years, bro, it's
Like, we
No,
ain't heard
I ain't
say-
heard none.
No, but that's what I'm
because
saying.
it was-
Timberland, he's produced. I forgot the name of the song that he
Exactly.
he cooked up a song. He cooked up a
My
song.
point.
No, he cooked up a song on live, and I think he ended up giving the beat to J. Cole or whatever. It's on one of his projects. But the thing is, it just doesn't sound like
Which
the
one?
Timberland that we know. That's the thing. It sounds like one. The
Like
young
you would
niggas
have to
that
be
we know.
told that's a
That's
Timberland.
what
Yeah,
we
exactly.
loved about
Instead of
Timbo
just
because
hearing
we
it.
knew when you heard a Timberland
You knew it was
beat, you
Timberland.
knew exactly
You
who
knew it was
made.
his.
All right,
I
hold on. We
I
got
agree.
comments. We got comments.
My fault. My
No,
fault.
you
my
good.
fault.
You good. Y'all are passionately discussing.
Yes.
So we got a question from Quota, which we can't get to right now, but we're gonna try to get to it a little bit later. Quota, he just asked, "Is using MIDI packs cheating?" Yeah, I can give you a quick nod, but we can go into that a little bit later if you'd like. Midas says, "I feel like Tim has always been hit or miss. I feel like there's an opportunity for a joke there. You could have
That's my
said
girl.
hit or missy. You know what I'm saying? It's all good."
That's funny as hell.
That's
You got Virgos. Virgo says saying Timberland is trash is a wild statement. I agree, fam. That's
We're
a
not
wild
saying he's
That's
trash.
can't-
Nah,
We're
hold
saying
on,
he's
hold on. I wanna-
trash now.
No.
today.
Okay, shout out to you, Wyra. But I just want to be clear. Unique did say,
He's
and I
Lately.
quote,
Yeah.
right? Timberland is trash. She did not.
That's no okay. Yeah, no.
That's I was like, hold up.
Let me switch up.
Somebody
how
go
I
clip
said
it.
for the
Somebody go
people.
clip that little piece of her
Switch
saying
up how I
that.
said it for the people. Timberland's today's music is trash. I love
shit.
the old Timberland when he was cooking up with Missy, Justin, and all of them or whatnot. But what I've heard since 2019 or 20, no sir.
Okay, Midas also says, but when it goes, it goes. Virgo says that 97, 98 was from some other solar system. That's facts.
No disrespect to whoever that is, bro. But when was
Quota-
the last time Manny Fresh gave us some fire?
Quota just said, and Manny Fresh.
He did a
Yeah.
rhythm before too, didn't he?
Did he?
Did he?
I don't
He
even
might
know.
have.
I feel like he.
That tweet beat was dope. That was from like the late 70s, I believe, right?
Lord have
Nah,
mercy.
that was from a long time ago. You know,
Whole time
That beat was
I'm
hard, though,
sitting
you
here
know what
waiting
I'm
on the
saying?
next
No
Bubba Sparks album.
some of Tim, Nelly Furtado's era was whack. Damn.
How ago was that? That's what I was saying. They
So-
proving my
So
point.
what we not gonna do is
Like they
disrespect.
proving my point.
You could, now look,
We're not
you could
gonna
say,
we're not gonna disrespect Nelly Furtado.
bro. The production
like
of
that.
the stuff.
I fuck with Nelly Furtado, but I'm
But-
just saying
but-
that proves my point.
No, for sure.
Timberland ain't, like,
He made. So
I feel like this is perfect to
When the last
transition to the Hall of Fame conversation. He's
he
probably
like this.
not in it.
Timberland made this for J. Cole. He made this beat initially on his stream, and he deleted it. And J. Cole hit him was like, "Yo,
I see
I
why
want
he
that beat or
deleted
whatever." But people fuck with that song. But so what I'm saying is, I don't think Timberland. I can't say Timberland is trash. I will say that.
That's a crazy statement.
Yeah, I can't say that Timberland is trash because
Quality of
mean it
work.
like that, y'all.
no, I feel like the
Quality
stuff
of
that
work
he's
has
doing-
not remained the same.
thank you.
But I feel like it's more so. I feel like Timberland's in the era of trying to reinvent himself. That's why he's doing the B Club and is like linking up with a lot of younger producers and artists stuff because he's trying to find his lane within that. So I can respect it. But to say that he's just that's
But that's
crazy
the
to me.
thing, though. Like,
like, how are you trying to reinvent yourself when your inventions are
What
what
got you
made
there?
you?
I mean,
That's just
but
like
you,
agree with
Dilla
that
trying to
sentiment.
find a new beat rhythm. Like, nigga, no.
but Dilla would
He
though.
did.
That's exactly. You see what that's part of it. As an
Yeah.
artist, you're not the same artist you was 10 years ago.
True that.
So that's what I'm saying. By you trying to reinvent yourself, depending on the game that you want to play, if you also, I'm trying to get these placements, et cetera, you can't, Timbaland, he can't live off his old name, his old work.
Yeah,
He
I
got
get
respect
that.
from certain producers and certain artists that respect that in that sense, but like,
For sure.
it's a different sound, it's a different time. Like, he has to find a different approach to make himself relevant. So just be
Okay.
like, everything that he's creating like is trash. I'm like,
Well,
I
the
can't say
trial and
that.
error could use some tweaking, brother.
I can't. That's
Said the
crazy. That's
Need more
crazy.
trials, less error.
That's
That's what we
wild.
need from you.
Nah, I can't say that.
But
Now
no,
I will say that
I
rhythm
respect
roulette.
That. I
rhythm
respect
roulette.
that. But I would never say Timbaland is trash altogether. I would never say
like
that.
you did.
Go clip it. Go clip
I,
it.
I would not. We could cut that from the segment.
I think what you mean is you won't say it anymore.
Right. Like what?
You won't say that phrase anymore. You'll correct
yeah.
it.
No, but like, come on, Tim.
Nah, but
like,
that rhythm
Okay,
grew up
roulette.
on you,
Quota
my guy.
said, hold on. I'm sorry. Quota just said exactly what I've been thinking this whole conversation. Timbaland don't have his co-producers anymore.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
fact.
No.
That's
I ain't
real
heard
talk.
an Indian
The
flute in a
real
minute.
question is that when we talk about the stuff we liked from Timbaland and stuff we didn't
Timbaland
like,
and Magoo.
we're not like really
Yep.
assessing what he actually did and hasn't done. Like let's be clear. It is not a secret that Timbaland was a hub for Ghost production, right? Right, and you know, and so I think it's a tricky conversation in that way, right? So big shout out to Quota for mentioning that.
Are we saying he's not the same without them?
I feel like that
Are
goes.
we
that
saying
plays a-
are we giving him attributes based on what they did?
But I
for
feel
him?
like that's every producer. That's everybody though. Like think about it.
Who's everybody?
I'm saying every producer in the sense. Kanye, we love Kanye. Kanye got hella ghost producers.
Oh, okay, tight. Yeah,
Like
no,
this,
for
that's
sure.
You
part
think
of.
Just Blaze had Ghost producers?
Hell no.
Even okay, you can't.
That's
you
why I
say,
said who's
I
everybody.
need a direct
That's why I
answer.
said who's
What I'm
everybody.
saying- This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm not going to just credit Timbaland and what he's done to be on some like, well, it was just other niggas in the room. Timbaland still had a say so on if they got passed or not. So he still had as a producer. If we go by what a producer is, he still. Hey, no, I like that. Let's keep that. Nah, let's take that out. Like he's still producing. Now, a producer isn't necessarily have to be the one making the beat all
It
the
doesn't have to
time.
be the beat maker.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what it is.
Woo, hold on, bro.
Wait.
Hold on. I gotta get to the comments. Virgos says, damn, Ghost, we need to have him in the studio on this one. We might have to come back to this.
Are you about the
Virgo,
Pharrell comment?
Hold on. Yeah, man. Let me introduce it with clarity, bro. All right. Virgo says,
Me and Virgo's gonna fight.
everything y'all saying about Tim is how I feel about Pharrell.
That's crazy.
What?
That's insane. That's
Shit.
insane, bro. That's
Now,
a
Virgos,
crazy
we ain't cool
statement.
right now on this podcast.
What's going
On my
bro.
BBL, you tripping.
I'm gonna need
My
some
new cheeks, you
explanations,
tripping,
my
bro.
brother. I need some
Like, no,
explanations.
fam.
Man,
You
look.
gotta talk to me, man.
You my brother,
I
bro,
can't even
but
look.
I can't even ride with you on that one. For
See,
real.
initially I was gonna say y'all light skinned rap niggas, but you know you a dope light skinned rap nigga, and so I can't say that. Virgos is too, but like, bro, what?
Ghost, it's good, brother. You got. I need some
For
words.
real?
Man. I need you to say something,
You
bro.
gotta have to
real?
explain yourself on that one.
Now, but I can't, because I was gonna say, in the sense that everyone's trying to down Timbaland, the people in the room, we can talk about
No,
Chad
I'm not down
being in the
him.
room
So,
and the part that Chad played in. But no, to say Pharrell is trash.
Finna
That's,
listen to
I'm not
Pharrell right
down
now.
him. I'm not down
got
in
me
Timbaland. I would just like to see Timbaland be more of Timbaland. You know what I'm saying? I really would like to see that more.
More trial, less error.
Forget the fact that I said that I felt like today's music is trash. I was just genuinely inspired by people like Timbaland, Missy, all of them, Pharrell.
I mean,
It
yeah.
You know
hurts
what I'm
more to
saying?
see them not be themselves.
But that's
Exactly.
but that's a crazy
understand
statement.
I
passion
see this
behind
nigga
that.
in a dark room every fucking day with some random drunk ass nigga just sitting there drunk on the stream trying to find the next best sound from somebody. It's so
That's-
unfortunate. Like, why aren't we seeing you cooking all the time?
But he had. But I mean,
Not as often as he streams. I watched him.
I'm okay. You watch a portion of his life. Like you watch a portion of what he do throughout the day. So maybe I feel like because again he does stream him cooking up, but what I'm saying is the beat like it's intention behind him searching for younger artists, younger producers or whatever. Like he's still also trying to run a business. Like I get what we all saying, like his sound, but it's still just a wild statement. Like you're not being yourself as an artist. Like what? This is his art. This is what he. This is the direction he goes. Now I do agree, the people in the room that plays a part.
A big part.
The whole point of doing what it is that we do is once it's out there, it's open to judgment. So to be fair, none of these are crazy statements.
I don't know that.
For sure.
Timbaland
You can disagree with it, but it's not a crazy statement. I see what you're saying, and I feel it, but I also see what you're saying, and I feel it.
For sure.
And I agree more with what you're saying.
Pharrell being trash and Timbaland, I could never.
Not for real though. He fine.
Well, how you go? What?
Hold on, because you find him attractive, he's not.
That's crazy. Like, I'm like,
that's a real, okay.
What
are the parameters?
Wait.
What are the parameters?
That's all. Like, what's
going
on?
Like,
let me say that's not why I share the sentiment.
Are you sure, Myron?
I'm
That's why you got the
absolutely
BBL,
positive
bro?
that that's not why I got the
That's why you
BBL,
got the
bro.
BBL.
I got the BBL for me. That shit's all for me.
Listen, before the attractiveness and all of that stuff that I see in Pharrell, like I respected his musicality. I respected the way that he saw a vision in a song. Even with that, I think I saw a clip with him with ODB. When he was telling him to sing on the track, and he was like, "No, I don't think I could. I'd rather you put your flavor on it." That Pharrell was like, "No, I trust you to give me the sound. It didn't have to be perfect. It didn't have to be anything. Like Pharrell was like a mad to me to ODB in that studio that day."
But y'all don't think he's still doing that?
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. But Pharrell is still doing that in the same capacity that he was doing it years ago. He has not changed. Not one bit.
I wouldn't say that.
He has.
His sound is different.
I'm not saying his sound hasn't changed, but I'm saying the way that he gets things done, the passion that he has, the way that he does it, it has not changed. You don't see Pharrell on live stream drinking and shit or whatnot and doing all this extra stuff. I'm for real.
Virgos is hilarious.
Hold on. I got to tap back in. Okay, no. Look, man. I need y'all to hold y'all's place. I need y'all to remember where we are in this conversation because this is an important conversation. But we gotta address the guy who made the assertion, right? So Virgos says, hold on, let me make sure I got the camera on me, fam. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I would get an email, right?
That's crazy.
Okay, all right. Let's see what my man Virgos is saying. He says, so y'all telling me the production on that last Pusha album was up to par with Lord Willin'?
In that comparison, no.
Nah, I mean, but okay.
Come on, man.
Even if it wasn't, my G is trash. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Hold on. We gonna keep going.
Go ahead.
Early 2000s Pharrell was like Maestro's 2024 Pharrell is like Olive Garden. Damn. That's crazy.
But Olive Garden implies consistency because you're gonna smash breadsticks when you pull up regardless.
Facts.
So I'll take that.
All right, we got Midas is just laughing at everybody. You know what I'm saying? Nikita says he is fine though. This is a comment.
Crazy.
This is a comment you just had to throw in the mix, huh? That's what's up. It was necessary. His sound is very different though. Let's see. Hold on. Big Yo says. Pharrell with Chad Hugo is better than Pharrell without Chad. Interesting comments that I could totally love to see a whole discussion around.
LJ is cheesed right now.
Mikkel says you just in love with his hat. Damn. Big shout out Mikkel, man.
That's nuts.
Okay, Virgo says I ain't say he was trash though. Okay, cool. Okay, yes, all right. So I need some clarity on exactly how you feel because you were just saying you said how they were talking about Timbaland is how you
exactly
felt about
how you
Pharrell.
feel. And she
said Timbaland was trash. So I need clarity on exactly your thoughts on this then. Yeah. All right, cool. Midas says not the Curious George joint. Damn. Austin Michael is laughing at everybody. Big shout out Austin Mike. You know what I'm saying? One of my brothers. Virgo says, y'all ladies, man, SMH, he's holding his face and laughing. That's like rooting for a football team because they jerseys
They
look
do
better.
that though. Like
They do.
Damn.
they do
That's
that.
crazy. You don't be doing that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what y'all be doing.
Yeah, bro, it's wild to me.
I gotta be good, cause yeah.
It's wild to me. Like, so you're judging Timbaland now off of
Because he's not as fine.
Hold on,
For
time
real.
out. Hold on. Here's the question. If Timbaland was as attractive as Pharrell, would he not be
literally
trash?
just said it's because he's not as fine as Pharrell.
Okay. So he what'd you say? So
I would still have my same answer.
he would be trash? All
I
right,
mean, he
cool.
wouldn't be trash, but I would like.
this gonna be setting up.
Oh my God.
I don't feel like yeah.
I just think like, yo,
She gave up. Man, fuck this.
yeah, it's just
I said what I said. I know
Let's
what
keep
I
it
mean.
moving, bro.
That's all that matters.
yeah. I could get like, okay, Virgo saying like certain production isn't the same tier as another production of album, whatever. I can hear that, but also you got to take into effect like it's not just the producer making the album. Like the artist has a say so. If they maybe the
Damn.
artist had a fire song, maybe the production was fire, but the artist made a trash ass song. It was
Yeah,
like
it's
this one, this
possible.
song isn't over.
I
as
feel
this one.
that.
This song doesn't match the theme of this album, so better than this one. Like this I think this is what's wild to me. Like everyone that's making these comments, we all are artists. We go through this process. We know how this process works. So the fact to just be like to ignore the fact that nigga could have had some dope shit, but it probably just didn't make the album. It's crazy to me.
Hold
Like,
on, real quick. So we got a couple of things. Midas says, nah, but the ugly ones always work harder. Damn.
Damn.
It's tough.
That's
So I'm
tough.
personally offended by that.
No, wait a minute.
I'm joking. I'm
Talking
bullshit.
shit
I'm
about me,
bullshit.
huh?
yeah.
you feel?
Yeah, catching strays, catching targets.
Damn, kid.
It's
Midas,
only my
you
second
good?
type beat. I'm already getting shot at. That's crazy.
Ghost says, I just feel like Pharrell was like Rushmore level in the 2000s. He's still an amazing producer, but it's not pure. I don't know if I should just be saying words like that. Pure cola, like it was in yesteryear. It's being stepped on these days. Okay.
I mean, I feel
Oh,
the
okay, I
music
see
is
what you mean by
different.
cola.
The music is different.
He got a good question.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Hold on, he got a good question.
They're
What's
definitely
the
stretching
last-
the work these days.
What's the last great Pharrell beat y'all heard though? It's a good question. It's a respectable
Bro, I
question.
mean, I love the joint that he did with 21 and Tyler. I love the joint. It's, and it's a simple beat.
He did that beat? I thought that was Tyler.
Simplicity.
That
though.
beat is hard as hell.
That's what I'm saying. It's simple, but that beat is fire.
That beat is
So,
ridiculous.
so earlier, right? Earlier when I was talking about the SPs and whatnot, and you asked the question, you don't think you could gain more knowledge? And I said I could. The reason I don't is because what I measure greatness on is how much can you do with how little. That beat is good to me because, like you said, it's simple, but it's crazy.
It does its job.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
love that.
what can you evoke with
Co-sign.
less? I used to think for the
like it's hot
longest
beat.
for the longest.
Hold on, wait,
I wanted-
wait. My bad. Wasn't she the one that said that beat was trash?
Nope.
Crazy. You got
The
No,
drop it
I
like it's hot joint?
No, I didn't.
Somebody said that beat was trash. And I
No,
was like,
it
you
wasn't. Somebody did say
crazy.
that.
It might have been Kid Maestro.
Oh, no, bro.
I said one
I
of them
know
little-
Kid. He did
no,
not say that
Oh,
beat was
no,
trash.
bro.
Was it a Lil Wayne joint that I said was trash?
Somebody said the
Somebody
drop
dropped like
it's
I
hot
was
beat
trash, and we was like,
I
hell
remember that. I don't know
no.
what
Might have been
was.
Mage. I feel like I've heard Mage say that.
We gonna have to look at that episode. I'm gonna go back and find that joint. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the simple. It's
bro.
simple, but bro, it's great.
Like Mr. Me Too is one of my favorite songs ever, and that beat is
great.
simple as hell. Shout out
Right.
Pharrell. That whole clip's album, bro.
Bro, that, like,
Super crack.
again,
No pun intended.
I think
Seven.
people just understand.
Right.
People just look at Pharrell and,
Hold
he's
on.
known.
Virgo says, but is it great though? We ain't talking about good beats or cool beats. Great. Yo, how about
Okay.
this, Virgos?
Okay.
Tell me of a great Pharrell beat, so that way we can kind of gauge like what are we aiming at here?
Okay,
better not say
everybody meet Mr. Me Too.
It's simple, but the vibe that it creates, bro. But I think this is a good moment to like you said, what
Shit, what happened to that boy? Is
what
crazy.
are the
That shit is great.
that's why I'm like, come on, man.
What happened to that?
Come on,
He
man.
was talking shit. We put a clap into that
He
boy.
was crazy. He was
Damn.
crazy.
I heard they.
Okay, so
hating on the
like you said,
plate,
like you
man.
asked Virgos,
Say
what
it
makes a
ain't
great
so.
beat?
That shit is so fire.
What's the what's the stats for a great producer?
Yeah.
If we on the Hall of Fame shit, like we talking about these
Alchemist.
greats, what's the stats? What do they have to be
What are
put
the
up to
parameters?
be Hall of
Yeah.
Fame level as producers?
Consistency, versatility, influence or impact, longevity.
Okay,
What you think, Matt?
You can have longevity without consistency, so I put those two as separate metrics.
that's true.
When?
That's true. You can.
You could be in the game for 20, 30 years and not be
be
fired the whole
yeah.
time.
Or-
Timbaland, case in point.
No, you said
in your case,
consistent.
consistency.
Cause I think more so-
Consistency is quality. Longevity is just time.
yeah.
Yeah. Man, I don't know, bro. That's a good.
You
I mean,
can
I
be
think
consistently ass for 20 years. Like that's you know what I'm saying. That's
honestly, man,
possible.
like I'm gonna be real. Like, to me, like if I had to prioritize like one parameter that I think meant the most, it's got to be impact. If we're talking about Hall of Fame,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I agree.
It's got to be impact, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if we were counting any other way, right? If we're counting things like, billboard placements and these other metrics of like commercial success, then a lot of people who have impacted
Won't be. Yep.
a lot of people don't make it to this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, for me, it's just about impact, and when I think about impact, I think about the people who influenced the most producers, the people whose sound was infectious.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a question here in a second.
And changed the game. Yeah.
So what I think would be a good exercise, and I don't know if y'all have already done this or not, to see who values what as far as parameters go, is everybody give their Mount Rushmore of producers.
Say that one more time, brother. I'm sorry.
Everyone should give their Mount Rushmore of producers.
Their
I
Mount
think
Rushmore
that'll
producers?
tell us
I feel that.
individually who values what parameter the most.
That's a great. Okay,
feel that.
let's do that really quick. Before we do that, though, we got some more comments. Mr. Me top was 2000s.
Man, you know what he meant. You had to say top.
Yeah, it's all good. Big Yo says Kendrick Lamar, "All Right" is the last great Pharrell beat. Man, Frontin' is an amazing.
Frontin' is
beat.
crazy.
Yeah.
I was over here singing it a second ago.
Frontin' is amazing.
When he brought Pharrell up, calling him trash, I was
Yeah.
like, girl, just stop fronting.
Yeah. What happened to that
That's my
boy?
shit. What happened to that boy is crazy.
So Virgo's co-signs the "All Right" is the last great Pharrell beat. So we talking about Brent Fayez and Drake now. Did I miss y'all talk about Knife Wonder's new Rhythm Roulette? We talked about Rhythm Roulette. We didn't talk about Knife specifically because the hatred for Timbaland kind of took over.
Just trying to crucify him.
Yeah. What's the secret to making a simple beat sound large? That's a great question, Quota. But right now we're gonna stay on topic, man. These are things, LJ, lock in these
I already got
topics.
it. I already got
'Cause
it.
I want to come back to these, man. What else we got? Drums and lyrics from Midas. Virgos just laughs at the entire planet. Electronic music has
Planet is
trends.
crazy.
Not every super producer will have the longevity of Dilla, Madlib, and Dre. That's facts.
That's right.
That's ultra facts. Yeah. So I just had to chime in real quick with the. We lost our IG feed and I can't get it back midstream. So rest in peace, IG feed. Big shout out to everybody who checked us out there. I hope they find us on other streams if they're still trying to listen. Yeah. We talking about Mount Rushmore, right?
For
I'm
producers.
gonna let one of y'all go first.
I can rattle mine off the quickest. Y'all want me to
I
start
know
it
I've
off?
seen you do it on social media. You ready for this?
Nah, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go Premier,
Yeah.
Alchemist,
Yeah.
Madlib. Sucks leaving somebody out, man. Yeah, Premier, Al, Madlib, and Dilla.
Up, Premier.
DJ Premier.
Mine are
Ooh la la, ah wee wee.
Missy,
Type shit.
Erica Badu,
Type shit.
Dilla.
I don't think I knew Erica was like producing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Very
She's
much
nice too.
I didn't know that.
I'm a big fan of Madlib. I make mad beats.
Damn.
Let's see.
What about I make nice
really
beats?
I can't really just like that's always something that's hard for me because like I have my producers that I just listen to all day, every day, and then I have producers that I'll listen to every month.
A good metric for me is can I listen to, because a lot of people, their best producers, they listen to songs that they've produced. They won't just listen to straight instrumentals. A large portion of the time, I'm just listening to Alchemist instrumentals, Madlib instrumentals.
I literally
what I
listen
did.
to instrumentals all day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Way
about.
more than I listen to music
Also,
that has lyrics in it.
For real.
Right. I'm just thinking about just the Mount Rushmore in general.
Robert
Like,
Glasper.
What you got?
I'm
on
an
Mount
honorable
Rushmore?
mention in my Mount Rushmore too,
It's-
because I listen to my shit a lot.
I don't know. I think it's difficult for me, man. And just
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't give it really straight.
It's because you're gonna
I
leave
like
people
a-
out
Yeah,
that
that's
deserve
the
that
thing.
spot.
Exactly.
You're
So
going
it's
to leave
like-
people out that deserve that spot.
That's an unfair question.
It's supposed to be.
I'm gonna tell you an answer.
I
I'm
know
gonna tell you
something about
how you
fairness.
answer it. You just answer it with the parameter or with the distinction of
And that's
this is my
that's
Mount
the
Rushmore
idea.
today.
Right.
Feel that.
Today,
Okay.
tomorrow it can
It's gonna be
change.
completely
You know what I'm
different.
For sure.
Yeah, so I'm thinking Quincy's always on there for me.
saying? Nah, we gotta talk hip hop.
Okay,
Hip-hop.
if we
Otherwise,
say,
this is a whole
bet,
different
bet.
conversation.
All right,
He
if we
transcends
leave it-
that
we
shit
did say
completely.
hip hop. My bad.
Yeah.
So I gotta go Dre, Kanye. I feel like Flying Lotus. He's one of my ones.
Yeah.
Pharrell is up there for me. Pharrell.
You just pissed Virgo's off.
No, you didn't.
You just
I'm
made him
waiting on
mad.
y'all to stop. 'Cause hey, Ghost put in his Rushmore, and it was a very. I was like, what?
What's Ghost? Tell us
Ghost
tell us what
Rushmore
Ghost Rushmore is.
And I didn't see a fifth. Let me make sure I'm not seeing this properly. You know, Ghost Rushmore is Dilla, Knife, Pharrell, and Tim, which is hilarious.
That's
given this
what?
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, somebody
That's
laughed at
hilarious.
his post. Let me see who laughed.
Like,
Midas.
He might have did that shit as a joke, bro. Hey, he might have did that shit as a joke.
Yeah.
To be real.
Yeah, man.
Man, them niggas not trash. They in my Rushmore.
like, come on, bro.
Yep.
No, that's fair. That's not crazy to say.
Let me check in with the Rushmores of the commenters. Big shout out to everybody in the comments right now.
Shout out to
Appreciate
y'all.
you.
For sure.
Man, shout out for y'all, just participating
Except
in
for
this
that one
conversation
nigga
as
who
well.
called us lame.
Nah, shout out to him
Who's him
too.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big shout out to him.
Come
man.
back.
Fuck that nigga. Let's come back.
Yeah. Ghost also says, I know it contradicts what I said, but this is overall impact and career.
Yeah.
Young Quota says Dre, Kanye, KLC, and Juicy J. Do people know
Okay.
that there are 5 people on Mount Rushmore? Is that it?
There's 4.
There's 4.
Yeah.
Four.
Oh damn!
Definitely.
So do I know?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't.
All right,
Damn,
homie,
it's
it's
4.
all right.
I don't know if I can answer this.
Yeah, you got
Rushmore and top 5
I
are
might have to
different
switch it up.
conversations.
Yeah, right.
I thought it was 5. Damn, I need to go to see Mount Rushmore.
Shout out Nikita. Pete Rock deserves a spot for sure.
All right, let's see.
Absolutely.
Midas says,
Yeah.
I wish
ID.
Missy would start back
No ID
producing
getting left off
for these
is
R&B
crazy,
girlies.
bro.
She stopped at Jasmine.
When I do
Nikita's
it,
mentioning
I
one
see
person
it.
at a
I
time,
put no
which is
ID on my
interesting. She
title.
says Pete Rock. Big Yo says Dre, Dilla, Primo / Pete, as if it's the same. Come on, Big
You
Yo.
said
gotta-
sub either. Well, you see, Rushmore's made out of stone. You can't sub it. There's
You
no
can't have
subbing allowed
a
on
rotating face, you know.
Once
what I'm
that shit's done, it's done.
Yeah, you got Tim at number 4, and he making up his own mouth. You know what I'm saying? You got
Type
DJ
shit.
Paul and Juicy J at number 5. Big shout out, Big Yo.
Yeah.
I said, shoot, this is rough.
Let's see. Austin Mike said he not trying to really have this conversation.
Knowledge. Fuck,
Virgo
bro.
says honorable mention.
Yes.
Paul and Juicy, Knowledge, and Alchemist. He also says Primo.
nobody's
Nikita
waiting
with another random entry of
Q-Tip.
Q-Tip.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Now I feel bad.
See?
Mikhail says Dilla, Nightmare on Wax,
Type shit.
JM Silk, Madlib, Milk, and Mantronics.
Okay.
Ghost also confirms that he never said they was trash. So he's making sure that we understand. Big shout out, Virgos. Tay Deshaun is laughing at everybody, you know what I'm saying? Randomly, No Limit had a run. That's what's up. Like,
Randomly, No Limit.
no doubt. They definitely
They
had a
did,
run. Yeah. Shout out No Limit.
It's so many, bro.
If I had to name my Mount Rushmore, man, 4. My Mount Rushmore for the day. The most
Right, for the
obvious
day. There you go.
is Dilla, right?
Definitely.
Type shit.
Dilla. I gotta go DJ Premier. Sheesh.
Tell me what's up.
I gotta go Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go
I
Dre.
fucks with Dre.
This last slide is about to be hard, fam. Come on, bro.
RZA.
Bro, calm down, man. I didn't forget RZA. Y'all forgot RZA. I'm out here like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did not forget RZA.
It's just hard. Fair.
It's just hard, bro.
Yeah.
Fair.
But they are very subjective, so
yeah.
it's okay.
Impacted the Woo.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
And Woo is supposed to be
Bro,
forever.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Diversify your bonds, nigga.
Yeah, man. Woo.
Pressure.
Ain't nobody say Swiss beats.
Fuck out of here.
Why did you do that?
I can't say fuck out of here because I was just bumping A-Rap money the other day.
Why you
Terrible.
do that?
Terrible.
Hey, man, wait a minute.
I was,
know what,
I was wiping
man?
snow off my car. We getting A-Rap money. That shit is so hard.
Swiss got his place, bro.
You know what, fam? Again, if I'm going by my own metrics, which is impact, gotta go RZA. You have to go
You
RZA.
have to go. Yeah, you have
Like
to. He should be
Wu
the
Tang.
one.
Once you said impact, I
Yeah.
thought of the Woo because you know how
You gotta-
polarizing you
Yeah.
have to be, not only as a producer, but as a character to get 9 niggas on the same page.
Bro.
But not just 9 niggas, 9 street hood
9
niggas.
straight street hood who had beef. Like,
that's
a lot of
what-
there was a lot of internal beefs, and he was like, "No,
Yeah.
all y'all niggas cut that shit out. We in the studio. I'm gonna make these beats. Y'all are gonna love them, and we're gonna take over
Nah,
the
that's-
fucking
yeah,
world." And
that's
they
another
fucking
level.
did it.
That's another level.
Yeah, nah, I think, it is crazy to me that we're in an era now where I just think that people just do not understand the impact of Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
Woo is forever.
there is no more recognizable symbol of a rap group in the history of
That
rap.
is.
Right?
That's
Also, Wu-Tang is the very first people to ever have their own clothing. Like,
Yeah.
Wu
Right.
Wear. You know what I'm saying? They had their own store. They took over the world. Like, the impact of RZA's ideas took over the planet for a decade.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have a successful hip-hop album unless it featured someone from Wu-Tang.
That
You know
nigga
what I'm
kept
saying?
ODB
Like,
in line. How do you do that?
yeah, nah, like, it's gotta be RZA.
Hey, so
It's gotta be RZA.
any of y'all considering Diddy?
Yeah. Bro, get out of here, bro.
To the bathroom.
So wait. If,
My
if
answer
the,
to that is no
if,
Diddy.
if,
You know what I'm saying?
the, if the topic is
That's what I'm saying.
if the topic
Sonny, what's
is
good?
from a musical standpoint,
From hip hop, not popping hips.
from brother, relax. That was flagrant.
All right,
That was
so
crazy.
Virgo says 40. I don't even know how many suggestions Virgos is in at this point.
40,
Like, he's
no.
probably on number 11.
40 what?
he says 40.
Drake.
Midas says Dark Child.
40 OVO
Alchemist,
40?
Just
No.
Blaze and
No.
Clue. DJ Clue. Big shout out Clue.
Shout out.
She said it felt so biased, but I'm biasing that off of what I listen to most.
Low, man. Hey, after reading,
Produce a lot of
Hold on, let's stay focused. Hold on, we got to make sure that hold on, let's calm down.
type shit. My fault.
Commenters got to get their space. Austin Mike says Dilla 9th, Dre and Alchemist. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
Sonny just says what up. Tay says woo for the kids. Absolutely, man.
That's right.
Austin Mike says, but I'll take Knots in a beat battle against anyone.
Let's go!
Yes. Knots is kind of insane, bro.
I'll go get
S1,
Knots is kind of insane.
Mike Dean, that's a lot. I don't know.
Nah, I'm not. Come on.
Mike
No,
Dean.
no,
Now
no,
we just naming
no,
people, bro.
Mount Rushmore.
You know what I'm saying?
Isn't now we just named it?
We just out here like,
Hey, this nigga also makes
exactly,
beats.
bro.
This nigga also
No,
makes
hey,
beats.
no.
think, bro.
Ben
You know what I'm saying?
What y'all think about the runners?
They had a moment.
That was alright.
Okay, Virgo says if we talking about impact, we got to talk Paul and Juicy.
For sure.
Huge portion of production these past 10 years tried to emulate. Man, I'll go beyond
If we
10 years.
if we
you know what
talk
I'm saying?
Paul and
Yeah.
Juicy,
Good 50
no. If we
years.
I
talk
feel like
Paul
they
and
had
Juicy,
the same
we have to talk
impact as
Scarface
RZA,
too.
but people don't give them their credit. Yeah. No, I think. But see, hold on. I'm gonna challenge that. I think that they had the same impact as RZA musically. If I'm being fair and honest, culturally, nah.
Not even
I don't
close.
think so. RZA,
But even
was
if we're
different.
talking Paul and Juicy musically,
Yeah.
like I said, we have to talk Scarface at that point.
yeah. Nikita says, you know what, and then doesn't follow with anything to say what.
Damn,
I would put Knots DMP.
Only she knows what.
Was slept on but sick. Big shout out to Mikhail for saying Knots DMP. So he know what it really is.
For sure.
Tay the Sun says DJ Fresh. Big shout out to DJ Fresh. Yeah, man. We
DJ
got
Quick for real, honestly.
Yeah.
Super for
Somebody
real.
gonna say
Quick.
Jazzy Faye?
Yeah, Quick was mentioned. Midas mentioned Quick.
Oh, he did? My fault.
yeah.
My fault, Midas.
Nobody gonna say Jazzy Faye?
Nah, why would we
Say
say
why?
Jazzy Faye.
Why would we say that? Again, right now we just naming producers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why would we say Jazzy Faye on the Mount Rushmore?
So I'm thinking on some being like that. Not that long ago, we read off the list of Boy Wonder, like what he's done. Would he be considered?
I want a friendly fade with Boy Wonder before I put him in the Rushmore conversation.
I'm just saying
Volume 8.
his list as of late been kind of crazy.
It has been crazy. Let's
But
see
what's his
when
impact like though?
I mean, a lot of your favorite songs he's produced.
That's a
bullshit.
favorite song.
No, I'm saying, but like
That's a song. It's not
I'm talking
an
about
impact.
as far as the culture, like a lot of the just go down his list. Go down his list of credits, and you'll be like, okay. A lot of.
But if
a lot
we're
of
talking
his credits-
impact, though.
impact, we got to go past his credits for that.
Yeah.
Man, that's facts. Virgo said Jazzy Faye don't even know where he's from. Now you know what? Hold on.
That's so
Hey,
That
hold
shit
on,
is
hold
so
on, hold on.
funny.
Big Yo with another great assertion. How do y'all feel about organized
Organized
Yeah,
noise for
organized-
sure.
You talking about impact?
Yes.
Facts.
Bro.
Organized noise.
Ultra facts.
Mm-hmm.
Ultra
Come
facts.
Bro,
Big
me-
shout out
We
Rico
gotta-
Wade, man.
Man, we talking
Yeah.
impact.
How do y'all feel
man.
about Dungeon Family?
Yeah.
That's what we
Yeah.
talking about. That's what we
Facts.
talking about.
Facts.
You know?
What y'all know about that?
That's
talking
interesting.
impact,
Huge
man.
impact too, bro. Huge impact, man.
Man.
Um,
Drake took
I'm gonna think
over.
about all this shit over a grilled cheese
bro.
later,
Yeah.
Like straight
over
up.
diagonally sliced. I keep the crust on my grilled cheese because I'm grown. I pay taxes.
All right, y'all. Man, what a great discussion. What a lively discussion. Austin Mike is about to hate on Boy Wonder because he started with I feel like Boy Wonder was him. Then I guess not. Then did that verses with Hit Boy, and it's been Hit Boy ever since. That's
You
right.
said he lost some stripes?
I don't know. Yeah, we only talking about rap, fam. That's it. Damn. Take Dark Child out and replace him with David Banner on the
Fair.
Mount Rushmore.
What?
On the Rushmore is kind of nuts.
Shout out
Big
Midas.
Crit.
You know what I mean?
No.
Y'all living out Crit.
If so, at that point, what you do with the Rushmore conversation, then you start separating it by region, and then you start separating
Yeah,
it by
it's
city.
different.
Yeah. We could do that shit all.
That's
day.
why you got to just be decisive. You just got
Yeah.
to say your four and be out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Because there's too many. It's,
yeah,
Just say
yeah.
it for me.
Like for real though.
Yo,
Once your ballot's in, you can't get it back.
this has been a crazy episode of Type Beat. I love where we're going with this. I love how willing you are all to participate in the conversation. You know, I love the culture we're building here in terms of these types of discussions. One more time, big shout out to everybody who's checking us out on multiple platforms, right? And if you were on IG, I'm sorry. We had a technical difficulty, so we lost that stream. But it's all love. We're gonna continue to do that every time. This has been another episode of Type Beat. The second episode of Type Beat in the year 2025. My name is I Make Mad Beats. We are live from outer space, an unapologetic studio, and behind me is my cast.
LJ1S.
BBL out.
Unique. Period.
With that being said, one more time, rest in peace, Puncho. We love you.
Love you, man.
We'll miss you. Yeah. And yeah, man, y'all stay dangerous, stay safe, do both or do neither. Peace.
Out.
Or keep it on me.
Bitch, are you jealous?
Oh shit. Here we go again.